What's up, guys? Willie Contraband here, and welcome to Beyond Duality.
Beyond duality, three eyes in a circle. Willie Contraband, no soul, controversial. Facts on facts, but my name's not Urkel. Hit 'em where it hurts till their heart turns purple. They say they got your back.
Alright, today I'm doing solar cycle reading for my beautiful Geminis. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So I'm doing a solar cycle reading. Solar cycle means like your solar return, when the sun returns back to the position where you were born. AKA your birthday reading. Happy birthday, motherfuckers. Woo! But anyways, real quick, guys, you already know the deal. This is a generalized reading. If you like a personalized reading for your eyes only, go to williecontraband.com/guidance and I'll hook you guys up there, alright? Also, if you would like to make a contribution to Willie Contraband, my PayPal link's down below in the description. If you're feeling generous, I very much appreciate you. But anyways, let's get straight to the reading, because I know how you Geminis are. Pop, 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 pop. Nah, just kidding. But your mind's always like do. Anyways, first card, overall energy for the whole year, from this point on to 2019, same time. We got the Hermit card, Major Arcana. So the Hermit card usually talks about solitude. It talks about going within. It also talks about dark times, and I say dark times because the dark is not bad, so I don't want you to think it's bad. Darkness is really where all creation derives from. Everything comes from the darkness, and that's why you have to shine your light. We live in a dark world, and you have to be your own light, and that's what the Hermit is saying right here. Overall energy from 2018 to 2019, Gemini, it's time to be the Hermit, which is funny because the Hermit comes from Hermes, right? Hermes is Mercury, and Mercury is Gemini, right? But the Hermit card is just about going within, traveling, exploring the world. Also, shining your light wherever you go, no matter how dark it is or how alone you feel. You have to shine your light within. And you see as well, he's over here on, the mountaintop. And maybe you chasing goals, you chasing dreams. The crazy thing is when, you're going for what you want or the things that you feel like you deserve. It's a lonely journey out here, no matter what. No matter how many people you network with, connect with, at the end of the day, it's all about you. You wake up and you're with your thoughts, and you have to decide every day what to do, and that's going to be the best decisions to make for yourself. So definitely a Hermit card for the year 2018 solar cycle reading to 2019 is definitely saying shine your light no matter how dark it gets. Go within and listen to yourself, listen to your gut instincts, your intuition. Listen to the things that you go on in your mind. Analyze yourself. Just things like that, pretty much. But let's get it clear. Let's get it clearer. Next card we got is the Foundation card, and we got Seven of Chalices, Seven of Cups, Seven of Water. This is very, very funny because this card reminds me of Gemini. If you see here, Seven of Chalices is a whole bunch of cups, right? And they all have different things in it. Some of them got some jewels and gems. There's a castle in another one, but then there's a serpent, there's a dragon, but then there's a crown, some ghost shit. But anyways, either way, this talks about options. And why I say this reminds me of Gemini, because sometimes Geminis, they like a lot of things. They're interested in a lot of things, or, they have a lot of opportunities at times. Sometimes it's about making decisions, but I feel like what this is saying, with the Hermit card, is go within and see what's best for you, if anything. See what Like, what things in your life that are popping out to you? There must be multiple things that are popping out to you, right? Let me get this clear real quick, right? And don't listen to other people. Remember, the Hermit card's talking about going within, listening to your gut instincts, to your intuition, not to outside forces. And you see these two people here, even though she's like looking at it like, wow, but she's looking at it like, whoa, and you're just there like staring at everything. But these are two different expressions. If you go based off that, then your decisions will be influenced this year. I feel like this year is decision making upon your own intellectual deciphering. It's about you deciphering things this year, but going within and seeing what things you like the most. What things do you enjoy doing? What is it that brings the most love to your life, or happiness, or abundance, or joy? What are things that allow you to keep shining that light within? What makes you bright within? That's why they say, like, when your mind's stimulating and you get ideas, that light bulb goes off. It gets bright, there's some light, shining inside of you, because this is activation. We're electromagnetic beings, so we have electricity within us, literally. But anyway, so far it's saying this year ahead of you, it's about, not saying being alone in solitude, but solitude is going to be a key thing to creating for you, and you're going to have a lot of options, but it's time to start deciding, Gemini, what things to direct your energy and focus more towards, right? So that's anyways, next I got the recent past card. And I always say recent past could be 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months, depending how it resonates within you. So let's see what's going on. Alright, so it's funny, we just had 7 of cups, right? 7 of chalices. Now we got 5 of chalices, 5 of cups, 5 of water. And if you see here, this is kind of interesting. Hold up. So foundation, I saw 2 people right here, and this is you, supposedly, right? 5 of chalices, 2 people right here, and this is you right here. Recent past is showing there might be some counterparts to certain people, or certain energies, certain things that you have to let go of. I feel like you either have, or you have come to that realization that it's time to let go of things. It's more of a quality over quantity, which I think you guys had that in one of the recent months readings, if you want to check that out. But you see right here, there's 3 cups and there's 2 on this side. That equals 5, but these 3 cups are down, these 2 cups are up. It's saying maybe these 3 cups, you can't bring that along on this journey ahead. You're going on a journey, you got to go up the stream, find source, all that, what I'm saying? But on this journey, it's like you only got 2 hands, in a way. And you rather take these 2 and instead of trying to like hold all of these 3 or all 5 together. So I think, you've come to the realization that maybe there's some things you have to let go to allow new things to come. Maybe you gotta let some old things go, or maybe some poisonous, toxic thoughts or emotions. Maybe, but definitely saying let some old stuff go so new things could come. The universe always provides those, how do I say? Let me put it like this. I always say there's a capacity of type of energy you could have at certain levels of your life, right? And you could only really, how do I say, have a certain amount of things in your life. You can only have a certain amount of objects and material items, or certain types of energies, or certain types of people, You have a capacity, and you have to take some things out of that box, or take some things out of that, storage of that zone to clear it up, and then the universe excuse me, the universe will automatically fill that space in, because that space needs to be filled. You have to be whole. So there's a lot of things in our life that we keep carrying on every year after year after year, because we identify those things with ourselves. We identify certain people as that they're part of my life. We identify like phones or clothes, and we'd be like, that's mine. But you fail to realize that you keep changing over time. You change multiple times within a year. You might seem like you're the same because you hang out with yourself every day. But other people, you don't see them for a long time. They see you, they be like, yo, you changed, yo, blah, 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 Anyways, recent past, I feel like you either have, or you have come to the realization that you have to get rid of things. You have to make space for new things. You're a person that's changing, especially you, Gemini, that there's two of you. And those two people in you constantly changing. You know, they go back and forth. One tries to probably hold back the other one, or maybe one tries to embrace the other one. I don't know how your twins are working right now, how your twins are functioning within yourself. But either way, they're always changing. You know, you're growing. If you're not growing, you're not alive. That's the truth. But anyways, let's keep it going. Let's keep it flowing. Next, we got messages from your higher self. And you know, we all relate to things differently with different titles and different names and, you know, whatever it may be. But I say messages from your higher self. You may say messages from the universe, or messages from God, or Jesus, or Jehovah, or Allah, or Buddha, or Muhammad, or Judah, or whoever. You feel me? Whatever your source is, but let's see what the messages are coming through. All right, another major arcana. We got the Hanged Man, major arcana 12, master number. So the Hangman stands for pretty much being a weirdo. Not specifically that, but that's what I say. But if you see here the Hangman, he's pretty much known as someone that's doing something different. Like, he's on this tree pole, hanging upside down, and he's tied up. And all these people are looking at him, right? Remember, this year is saying the Hermit card is about going within, following your instincts, your gut, intuition, all that, right? And not worrying about external forces or what other people have to say. So right here, there's so many emotions probably going on. There's probably some people cheering for him, some people booing, some people probably saying, what the fuck you doing? Some people shocked, like, what? You know, whatever it may be, because you might be looking like a different person. You might be going to higher levels. The Hangman is also symbolizes enlightenment, you know, going to higher levels within yourself. And that's usually when we challenge ourselves, when, you know, we make ourselves uncomfortable. These things happen, you know. And usually in the moments like that in our life, when we're uncomfortable or we're going through change or whatever it may be, you know, one of the best things to do is to keep to yourself, you know, not try to get too mixed in with too many other people. But as well as, even if you are in the mix, in the crowd or whatever it is, you're not getting influenced by other people. You're not allowing other people's words to dictate or direct your actions, you know. You're not allowing other people to, you know, have a, how can I say, an energy field within your decisions, you know, because it looks like you have to make decisions this year. You know, you have to go within and decide what are the things that actually bring joy and abundance to your life. What are the things that make you happy? And also figuring out what are the things that don't make you happy. Because Five of Cups is definitely saying you got to get rid of shit, you know. And I feel like that's going to come with you just taking action, being different. Gemini is one of the most different signs, you know. You guys, I was going to say, march to the beat of your own drum, but you got your own fucking orchestra. You know what I'm saying? And y'all do what y'all want, which is great. But what I'm saying is that sometimes Gemini, as much as they don't give a fuck, they do give a fuck. But don't give a fuck what other people gotta do if you're doing what's right for you, even if it looks weird to other people, even if it looks different, you know? But anyways, let's keep it going, let's keep it flowing. Next we got steps to take to the near future. And let's see what we got. Yo, I'm not making this shit up, guys. I'm not making this shit up. We got 8 of Swords, 8 of Air, of the mentality. So, if you see here, once again, very similar to the Hermit card and the Hangman, as in going within, you know. If you see here, he's all tied up, but he has a guard around him. You know, he got his swords protecting him or whatever. You know, there's a border, there's a guard, whatever it is. But he's over here tied up, and he also has a blindfold on, you know. And there's, once again, the birds, the crows up here. If you don't know crows, they're called the messengers of the gods. And crows actually represents, once again, Hermes, which represents Mercury, which is Gemini, right? So this is really funny, guys. Steps to take to the near future is definitely saying go within. And, you know, I emphasize on him having a blindfold on right here. Can you get clear real quick for my Geminis? Right, there you go. See him got the blindfold on, you know, and that's because he's not using these two eyes. You know, he's not using the physical eyes to make the decisions anymore. You know, He's using the mind's eye, the third eye, which to me is the first eye you should be using, you feel me? But definitely use your intuition. I feel like you have to trust yourself. This is a situation that, all physical ability, all third dimensional realm type of action is cut off in a way, and it's about, trusting that you're gonna be good, trusting that in your abilities to make decisions, trusting your mind as well, because the mind could play tricks. But once again, going to higher self, messages from your higher self, Hangman, once again, you're tied up, and you got to trust that you're going to be good. And this is saying enlightenment. And I think that tied up is going to come through here, to using your mind's eye, using your intuition, the pineal gland. If you don't know, search it up, the pineal gland. But, it's about trusting yourself. I feel like this year, doing your own thing, going on your own route, staying in your own lane, being different as you are, but trusting yourself more than anything, I feel like is going to bring rewards to you, But anyways, let's keep it going. Next, I got the environment card, and I always say environment is, the most important thing, because you are a product of your environment. You are your surroundings, Like it or not, you are the 5 people you hang out with the most, the 5 people you interact with the most, Environment is everything in reality, But anyways, let's see what you got for your environment card for the year ahead. You got 4 of chalices. Yo, I'm not making this up, yo. I swear, I pull the cards as we go along. I figure it out as we go along. 4 of chalices, once again. 4 of cups, 4 of water, solitude, being by yourself, meditating, trying to focus on certain things, I feel like your environment, if you do this, your environment's going to reciprocate that, and it's saying like, things are going to start coming to you. Look how this cup is just coming out of the cloud and just like bloop, but you have to be aware as well when these things are happening, but pretty much 4 chalices in the environment card is saying like it's focus, it's that energy being reciprocated. Like we live in a trippy ass world, so it's like, as above so below, as within so without. So everything that you do inside, that's really the projection that you get to perceive on the outside world. If you go within and you start taking care of yourself, start making better decisions, health wise, work wise, just everyday, daily thing wise, building your habits, whatever it may be, trusting yourself more, you're going to start running into people that are going to allow you to continue to be yourself, but as well, you're going to run into like-minded people that are doing the same thing as you, and have you start feeling inside, you're going to attract that type of energy to you from other people, or maybe you're going to be in an environment that's going to allow you to, be by yourself, an environment that's going to allow you to stay focused on yourself, so it could be the outside forces that you're going to start attracting like midway through this year that are going to allow you to be like, keep helping yourself. They're going to encourage you, embrace you, or you're going to be attracting an environment that, there's going to be minimal human interaction, which is not bad if you take advantage of when you do interact with people, but more than anything, interacting with yourself. You have to learn who you are now. You have to learn what colors you like, what you like to do, what restaurants you like to eat at, whatever it may be, but you're constantly growing, so you always have to get familiar with yourself as time passes by, right? But anyways, guys, we have 1 card and 1 card left, and that's it, and it's possible outcome, keyword possible, because this is a generalized reading. But let's see what's going on for you in 2019. My beautiful Geminis, the world card. 2019, the world will be presented to you, and this means completions, this means achievements, this means succeeding, this means also starting all over, this means higher levels, so definitely this is saying that if you go within and you provide everything for yourself, as the whole reading been said, a lot of these cards are saying solitude, being secluded, being within yourself, hanging out with yourself, spending time with yourself. And that world card, what that shows me is like the more you go in, and I could just say this based off, personal experience and wisdom of my, of my my life, my lifetimes. I've been here for a while. But anyways, besides that, 2019 looks like it's going to present you with so many possibilities because you're going to earn these things. A lot of the shit out here is about inner work, and no one wants to put in the work, and inner work. You feel me? But put in this work into yourself. That's the best thing you can invest into this year. This is what this reading is showing me. Invest into yourself. Make sure that light keeps growing within you. It keeps getting brighter. Make sure you keep the fire alive, but inside. You take care of yourself inside. Take care of your mind state, the mental aspects of yourself, your emotional aspects, spiritually and physical as well. Ain't no stopping you, Gemini, because it's already unfair. You got two motherfuckers in one. But the world will be presented to you in 2019. So I hope you guys, resonate with this. I hope this could help you. Also realize you could use this for the whole year. Maybe check it out once a month or every couple months to see how the process is going, if it still makes sense, or, if it's resonating, let me know, if it actually, goes through with everything I'm saying. But you could definitely use this as a blueprint, as a guideline for the year ahead. And I'm also going to be posting, monthly videos. So make sure to check that out, alright? But anyways, guys, this has been your food for thought. If you may, feed me back. Comment down below. Let me know how it went, how it goes, what it do, what it was. And yeah, we'll go from there. I got a lot of stuff coming up. So keep your eyes open. Subscribe to your boy. And we'll get it from there, right? Much peace. Much love.
They got you thinking that I'm dying, quoting all my songs, telling you that I'm lying. Though I know the truth, cause the truth will always find you. No matter where you go, is always right there behind you. See the shiny lights is only really there to blind you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you. Crazy how the stars in the sky could define you. I'm going on my mind, off a tab in the mouth.